Hello? We're back. Welcome back. Let me just get rid of that one very quickly. Yeah. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Don't you worry about that one bit. Yeah, delete forever. Absolutely. Okay, done. Right, so we were saying, say for example, I'll go on an incognito window because that is a little bit safer. So, let's see. Also, why is my... Oh, wait. No, that's not right. Why doesn't my keyboard work? It should be working. It's technically paired with the right computer, but it's not doing anything. Fun stuff. But it was working earlier. What the... Oh yeah, but it was wired when it was working. Says it's paired, but it's not paired. Let me just sort that out. Anyway, so you were saying about USB powered, having too many devices over the USB bus can fry your mainboard. Yeah, I've heard that. I have indeed heard that. Let me just remove one and remove number two, and then we just repair it, because otherwise... Keyboard found. Yeah, connect. Almost there. Okay, go to settings. Where's my keyboard here? Still trying to pair. We love Windows, don't we? Bluetooth. Ah, there we go. That's my keyboard. Come on. Okay. Keyboard is connected on channel number 2. Okay, we've got it. So if we go into Amazon, but like... okay, that's a little better. Obviously, it tells you a random location here, I hope. But in any case, so USB powered hub. So we... Well, actually, how many ports are there here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the charging. I don't know what that means. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 6, 7. Random. Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's not that accurate. Let's put it that way. It's not that accurate. I'm not there. You know, I'm in London anyways. It's not a big surprise. So let's see. So, well, this would be nice. For example, this would be cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ports. That's already 3 more than what I have now. The problem is, like, if I connect this one to the KVM, what's gonna happen? Like, if I connect this one to the KVM, what's gonna happen? Your power plugs over there look so weird. I know, you get used to it. They're strange. They're like super big. They're what I love about the plugs here is that you have the little switch, which you might have in Germany as well. But yeah, like, I always saw away the UK ones from the servers at work. Yeah, no, they're weird. So, do you think I can, like, I'm not good with well, I kinda am, but not with a very specific electrics. Oh, look, it even has like a built-in adapter. So would you say that... So this one, obviously, this little bit here obviously goes into the computer so that you can change all of that, and then that one is the power adapter. So would you say this one can go into the KVM and it wouldn't fry anything? Would just transfer the USB power. But then the KVM, one USB port on the KVM would have to carry the power of all of these. So maybe it makes sense. Well, no, it doesn't make sense to put it directly on my computer. I guess so. Because then if I put it directly on my computer, I haven't solved anything. Because then I've got this big ass USB hub. I've got more ports, but I don't have to extend the ports. I already have ports on the computer. I just want something to do a quick, easy switch. I guess so. Okay. Well, let's. What do you think Rufus says here? Yeah, no, I can't use Rufus if I'm logged out, can I? Yeah, no. Well, anyway, okay. Well, I'll think about it because I definitely need something like this. Well, I definitely need like more ports, especially considering I've got this bad boy, and at some point I'm gonna have to plug that one in, and I've got no idea how to do that without doing something like this. I got this bad boy. I got it for Black Friday last year. Nice Focusrite Scarlet Y2, and nice. Yeah, I know. The problem is I don't have a microphone to use it, so I'm considering getting a decent microphone this year, like towards summer maybe, because I've got a Yeti X. It's fine, but it's not the best, and I'd like a proper microphone, non-USB XLR. But then that one needs to go into the USB. So everybody has it. Everybody hates it. Everybody recommends it. I know. It's like the golden standard. There's a lot of people who are edgy about it, but apparently it's pretty good. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, I've got that one. But I mean, that one, it means then at some point I will need an extra spare USB port. So at some point I will need something like this. It's not urgent, but you know, I will eventually need something like this. And with this number of ports, that could be right, but the reviews are not that encouraging. Well, this is 3, 6. Oh, looks to be a standard that you've got 7 charging ports, 7 extra USB ports. This seems cheap enough, and it's got like some 7 ports, and then it's got the little buttons. This is cheap, £20 to get all of that. I don't need extra charging ports. I just need like a USB hub to expand. The thing about the Focusrite is the drivers are complete ass. Yeah, I'm worried about that for Linux. I don't know, because I've heard like on their website they say we don't officially support Linux, but there are obviously people who have come up with some drivers or software that handles that for them. But yeah, so anyway, let me just do a quick Google just to get that out of the way, and then we'll understand. So, can you plug a powered USB hub into a KVM? Yes, you can plug a powered USB hub into a KVM switch to expand the number of available ports for peripherals like mice. Oh, okay, good. Powered hub is highly recommended to show. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Right now, I've got 2 computers hooked up. Okay, I can say with confidence I think it would have a better chance with a powered USB hub. I don't think there's anything that would prevent a hub from working. It would probably largely depend on your specific hardware. Oh yeah, okay, so it seems... I can say with confidence... Okay, the KVM switch... KVM... I don't understand, like, Reddit has started telling me stuff that isn't there. Like, look, it says here, the KVM switch only has 2 USB ports. It can really handle things like external hard drive controllers or other USB devices. Where the hell is that? Ah, here, okay. Still no USB 4 hubs. There are no USB 4.0. Well, I don't know. Connect a USB hub to... Yes, you can connect a USB hub to a KVM switch with more USB ports. Connecting in this way may downgrade your USB hub performance. What the hell does that mean? Okay. When you connect a USB hub to a USB port, it may downgrade the port performance of the USB hub. For example, if you purchase a 3-year hub that connected to USB 1 KVM, which supports standard USB 2. Oh, okay. You can downgrade your USB hub, obviously, if you put like a USB 3 into a USB 2. Well, that makes a lot of sense. USB devices require power to operate. When you connect, I think I've got enough. Even if I don't have one extra plug on my little lead extender, I've got an extra one on the wall that I can use, so I'm not worried about that. So in terms of power supply, I should be fine. So yeah, this seems to be like a good idea. Like I could just get a USB. Well, every device halves the performance, of course. Yeah. So I could have that. I mean, I suppose I would use it for. I have no idea what I would use it for. I guess I would use it for. Yeah, like my keyboards. But usually I only connect one keyboard at a time. Keyboard and Focusrite, it's 2 extra ports, and I don't know if I'll ever need any more. Usually I do, so at some point I will have a camera, like the recording camera, if the channel goes well. Speaking of, the Terraria video isn't going too bad. I mean, if I go to my beautiful little channel here, all right, got some notification. What's that? Okay, I don't. Am I? Pepino Spaghetti subscribed. Thank you, Pepino Spaghetti. So if I go to my channel here, here I am. Look at me, I'm so stupid. And then there's this one, and it's stopped at 1.8k. It's mildly successful if you think about it. It's like did anyone reply to this quiz? Probably not. Oh yeah, 9 people answered. Oh, the quizzes work. That's cool. Someone even liked the quiz. I will like my own quiz. So yeah, look at all these nice comments. Besides the guy saying, "What do you mean no one talks about it?" It's like top 15 most popular game. But then all the others were kind of were very supportive anyway. That's nice. Look at me reading personal info like an internet beginner. Yeah. No, well that live is gone. I've deleted it. That's fine. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm already working on the next video. It's not what you suggested, unfortunately. But that's because I want to work on stuff that makes me feel very excited, and having never played Legacy of Kain, I'm not really that excited yet to work on a video about it. But when I play it, I will. So, I've got another idea. I don't know if I should show you a little teaser, sneak peek or whatnot. Maybe not. But yeah, I've got another idea. I've already done a little intro for it. How to make real Italian pizza and land of fish and chips. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I've already done an intro. I'm so excited about this next one that I've already done the intro for it. I don't even have a script. I don't have anything. I've just done the intro for it. I don't even think it's available anywhere that I can get it. Well, it's on WhatsApp. Nah, you know what? It's fine. You'll see it when everybody else sees it. It's okay. When everybody else sees the teaser. The teaser is probably gonna be the intro anyway. So yeah, I will tell you, it's not strictly about an indie game or an indie game developer. Not strictly, I would say. And when I say strictly, is because there's a caveat there. It's a developer. They used to be very much in AAA, but it's always operated in a bit of an indie fashion. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's about that person and the games that they made. So yeah. Anyway, so what are we gonna do today? Actually, I've been thinking about it all weekend, but the real thing that we can do is we can do some more game dev. That's for sure. We could do some Terraria, but actually, I think it makes sense. I've been playing a little bit more Satisfactory, to be honest, lately. So maybe we'll do a little bit of Satisfactory at some point. But first, I want to show you what I did on Godot. So if I go back to Jetpack Joyride here, I can't wait to get to Frogger. This is carrying on for too long already. So what have I got? I've done a bunch of stuff like right after the last live stream that we did, because I felt like I got stuck, like infinitely stuck in doing this stupid leaderboard, which I'm not going to change. This is gonna stay how it is for now. But I got stuck doing the leaderboard, and So I wanted to do some progress, and the result of that is now we've got some obstacles. We've got some bees. We've got some. You can see like a little slime there. Very cute. Very cute. Very nice. You got some coins. You can see some coins there. I mean, you can't see them very well because like you can see the colliders. Let me just redo this. Okay, so you see here, there's the coins are basically right now they don't have a logic. I mean, they do have a logic to them. If you pick one up, it just respawns in the exact same spot. It's not like there aren't any patterns or anything like that. And if it gets past a certain point, it respawns again. You can see it here. But as you can see, there's a little bit of a score there. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of a score up there that gets updated. That's fine. And as you could see at the beginning, there's also obstacles now. There's a bee. And there's an enemy. And as you can see, there's a working leaderboard. I did the leaderboard, and can you see that 2.46 meter up there in the top left? Yeah, there's 2.46 up here in the like down here as well. So yeah, we've got the leaderboard working. It gets the score, compares and such. When it has to insert, has to check whether there's already 10 scores in there and whatnot. So done, ship it. Yeah, no, I mean it's not done. It's not done. I still have to do some bits, and those bits are those are the animation movies that I want to watch this year. I've got a little list, as you can see here, that I want to watch with either alone, my sister, a friend of mine, or my girlfriend. But that's not what we're here for. Okay, so what's it called? Jetpack Joyride. Yeah, there we go. So, obstacles, pool and respawn, pickups, pool and respawn, the shop. I don't know if I want to do the shop, but I've got the pickups for the shop, so I might as well do it. And then I have to do the menus like start menu and whatnot. So yeah, but so yeah, that's basically what we can do. So now, if I were to look into pooling, like if I were to just go into say, and this is maybe we can do this now, and then maybe we move on to some game at some point. We can try to do these too. Like creating a pool shouldn't, like technically, like conceptually, I don't think creating a pool is that far-fetched. I think it's just, I mean, I have to use an array pretty much. Put stuff in the array. Maybe give the pool a position outside of the and I move everything there. The pool is not something. It's an idea. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, but like it's wait, what do you mean it's not something? Because the way I was thinking about it is like I can imagine it as a container, right? But as in, I have something which I've seen in some games before now. Maybe I have like a marker here, like a little random location outside of the play area. Well, the bee moves from right to left. If you put it back to the right, then you have pulled the bee. All right. So I already have a pickup pool for the coins, because the coin moves left to right, poof, and it comes back. So I've already pulled the coin. That's it. That's pull. Okay. I already pulled the coins then. Woohoo! I've pulled the coins. Woo! Now, so that's the pool. Oh, the way I was thinking about it is, imagine a bullet hell, right? You've got maybe 1,000 different bullets that can spawn, but you have them already stored in memory. Except they're nowhere to be seen, because like you need to grab them every time you need to spawn them. So I was imagining they would be on spawn, like on ready. They would be maybe sitting somewhere outside the boundaries of the game. So maybe like say around here. Generally, so you have you have a pool of like bullets over here, and then as you need them, you grab them and you put them here, and then you just keep spawning them. That's kind of how I was thinking it. Look for visible on-screen notifier 2D. Oh yeah, right. What's that? I saw someone use it. I don't remember how it works. Visible screen represents a rectangular region of 2D space. When any part of this region becomes visible on the screen or in a viewport, it will emit a screen entered signal, and likewise will emit a screen exited signal when no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. So you're saying if I give this one to the bee, for example, and the slime, what is this? This rectangular region. If I give this to the bee, then as soon as the bee exits the screen, I can put it somewhere. Maybe respawner further ahead, or maybe put it in a little buffer or whatever you want to call it. Is that the idea that you had in mind? Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Because right now the way I'm doing it with the coins is hard coded pretty much. So if I go into thing here, where is it? Oh yeah. If the global position reaches -500, then it goes back to its original start position. So this was just to play around with it. But yeah. So okay, that's one way to do it. Using the visible on screen notifier. But say I don't want to always constantly respawn the coins, and maybe I want to spawn them maybe on a timer or whatnot. Then in that case, I would need to put them in like a pool somewhere. I like to call it a pool. It could be called something else. But like, I imagine a pool of coins that I can And then we start jumping. If fire turns off the process, it re-enables the enemy with health and such. Was it visible again? Then it's just a normal enemy again. Yeah, that's true. Wait. No instances, no queue free, all pool then. Yeah. That's kind of my idea. That's what I was thinking about. So yeah. Well, anyway. So let me look into the concept of pooling and do it properly. But I mean, you know what? Well, okay, I'll do pooling. No, let's say go to pooling. Object pooling. Okay. This NGDC does not garbage collect, and thus there won't be intermittent pauses due to GC. However, pooling can still be used if you're creating a large enemy way, a massive amount of bullets, etc. Pooling a good idea. Not a solution, but a question really what the object are pulled off screen. More often to waste cycles. Just wonder if there's any performance penalty in removing and then reinserting the objects. The term engine is also its meaning for many developers. Called what you describe your whirl on a rendering engine. Well, the game engine is rendering. Okay, I think they got into philosophy here. Pooling and gameplay code is a concept, so it depends on what you want to pull. So there is no best way in general, but it's often pulling sprites or meshes requires to aside them. Yeah, okay, I got that to an extent. This runner. Yeah, it's just kind of that. What I'm doing now. With 3, I'm making a bullet hell game. I'm trying out object pooling on bullets to improve performance. I have a problem. I can seem to figure out how to do that with bullets of different hitbox shapes. For example, I have a ball medium bullet with a circle hitbox, and knife bullet with a rectangular hitbox. What do you mean? You just. I call a bullet from the pool. I define its type, and I make every sprite 2D node with the correct node one invisible when it activates. Stop it from processing, technical collision, and hindering performance. I think you could just make different bullet scenes for each bullet type. You have to make multiple pulls, and it's not ideal. I see your problem. Want to optimize, but want to prevent extra nodes and bullet scenes. So only one bullet scene. Okay. One bullet scene to keep it centralized. Can you explain what your current performance issues are? Yeah, you can set the collision shape 2D's disable property to true. Yeah, I know about that trick. Not the cleanest, but You want one pool and not create multiple pools per bullet type. However, you can have different types in one pool variable using pool bullet type. This setup using this example. I also found an implementation using servers. If you're interested, I'd go for option 2 if I were you. My pool is a dictionary, for example. Brown bullet, red bullet. Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I could do that. So, like, say, I need like a game manager for the pool, or maybe I can do it in main, which is kind of becoming like my game manager. Technically I shouldn't. Technically I should do like a game manager, and I think I shall. Give me a moment. Data. Yeah, I think I need to do like singletons, something like that. Change the color to, I have no idea, to teal. Yeah, that's fine. Singletons, and I've already got some. I think I've got only one actually, to be fair. No, I got a couple. Oh yeah, but they're like constants and signal bus. Yeah, by the way, where are they? In data? Ah, constants and signal bus. Okay, now I'll put them here. Better. Okay, then we create a new script. We'll call it game manager. Game manager, and we add it to the auto loads. Game manager, add. Okay, good. We got it. So I think now that we have got the game manager, I mean, I think a lot of the things that I do in main, I can do in the game manager. Background scroll speed and all of that. Yeah, I don't know about that actually. I think that makes connect function. I think this one needs to go into the game manager. It doesn't make sense to have it there. So I don't know if I'd want a singleton to prefix in some way. Like singleton game manager. I mean, like G name. Ah, yeah. The prefixes are nice, but like when it comes to, for example, for the signals, I find it very redundant to do this. I'm doing it, but I'm finding it very redundant because in any case, usually, I mean, I use autocomplete for signals pretty much, and I recognize the icons and whatnot. So I kind of don't one, I don't like it. Two, I don't think it's super useful to do it this way, because like if I go here and I do like signal bus dot, like, okay, I can look for the signal right away, but if I do game over and then I see the signal icon, I'm like, okay, that's a signal, I'll just connect that one. Hello, Quipscar. Hello. We're gonna do some Terraria. Actually, I was thinking about Terraria. Maybe we want to do. Did I miss any slop news earlier? No, I didn't read news today. Although I know there's developments. Just don't remember what they are. So I'm. Oh yeah, there's no, there's the one thing that I want to talk about maybe on Wednesday is the not sloppy accident. The one thing that I want to talk about maybe on Wednesday is the Subnautica 2 case, because the CEO of Krafton got a massive L from that. That is absolutely amazing. Well, if you guys don't know, I can tell you a little bit more about it. But yeah, it was glorious. It was just absolutely glorious. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. It was absolutely glorious. The guy was trying to get out of the payout in all of the bonuses. What a massive dory the guy is. 200 mil. Yeah. What a stupid idiot. Anyway, so the game manager here. Okay, so having said that, we need to do like var pool, and that's a dictionary of bees. That's an array, and then we got slimes. Okay, good. So we'll do enemy pool, right? Step 1, be CEO of successful enterprise. Yes, step 2, I can imagine what that's gonna be. Var. No, actually, I don't need to do like different types for a game like this. Coins. Okay, we got that. comma at the end, although it hurts my OCD. BCO successful enterprise to pay yourself out massive numbers. 3. Be 4. Be even richer. Okay, so we've got this nice little variable here, which is all of my pools. Now, based on this, how the frick do I actually do it? Append bees, pool, bees, pool. I think I would do something like this, maybe. So, if I don't know, if global position minus 500 for example. How do I get to step 1, please? Tutorial, please. Yeah. I don't know. Don't have a soul. Yeah, fair. Very true. I would say maybe game manager dot pool bees dot append, something like that. So like that would be like, I would just, I think it's, so there's append and there's insert at, which means I can practically push to the top of the array, but not that I need it anyway. I just need them to be in the array. But I guess, is it more costly performance wise to append or to put or to insert in a place? I think it's going to be more costly to insert at an index, because then it has to shift everything. Doesn't make sense to do it that way. So if I go into the B, obstacle B, here we go. So let's see, obstacle B, obstacle slime. I found a chief for Godot today. I always thought it was a bug. Gonna share it in your DM. Yeah, sure. Share me. For sure. Oh yeah, no, these guys don't. Okay, so let's do it with the pickup first, with the little coin. By the way, Quipscore, I've got coins in this game, which means I'm gonna try and put in a shop. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the shop. I'm gonna try and put in a shop anyway. So yeah, it's coins are in there. It is possible. So so say, for example, we've got here the coin pickup, and that's all right. Oh, nice. The game is already looking nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got the coins here. I've got the little bees and the slimes and whatnot, and just implementing the pooling here. My thirst for cosmetics will be crunched. Okay, so process. If body is player, return to pool. Okay. So what I want to do is get into here the coin pickup and do visible on screen notifier, right? Then it's got a signal, which is screen exited. Yeah, let me put it there. On screen exited, what we do is game manager dot pool coins dot append. Wait. Okay, good. The rect to notifier is like a safe zone. Yeah, let me see. Rect. Oh, that's the rect. Okay. Ah, this is a rect. Okay. Ah, yeah, right. Okay, so I can do this basically. I think it has to be kind of like this because the coin rotates. So this is gonna be the safe zone. So when this safe zone gets out of screen, essentially that's how it works. Let me check the documentation just to make sure. Search help. On screen notifier 2D. Okay. Rectangular region of 2D space detects whether it is visible on screen. Visible is 0% of rectangular region. When any part of this region becomes visible on screen or in a viewport, it will emit a screen enter signal. Likewise, will emit a screen exit signal when no part of it remains visible. Now I remember what I've seen this for. Now I remember what I saw this for. I was looking at a guy who was doing a platformer, and he basically did what you did, Panda. He disabled the processing for enemies that were off screen. So as soon as they entered the screen, as soon as the play, it was a side scroller. So as soon as I think it was a Mega Man clone or something. So as soon as the character moved close enough to them, then they entered the screen. Then their processing would actually start, and they would start following the player, which is great. Like, great optimization. Love that. Which means I can see here you've got an is on screen little bool. So you could do something like, well, you could do it with signals, but you could also do it like this, for example, and do like if visible on screen notified dot is on screen, and then you do all of that. Otherwise, you don't. So you could do that, and this way you've just disabled it unless it is on screen, and you disable everything. You could make the rect like 180 or something to be sure is out of the way or whatever. You could make the rect like 920 180 or something to be sure it's out of the way. Ah, yeah, like completely like one screen away. Okay, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. If it's like completely like one screen distance or something. So basically what happens here is if visible screen notifier is on screen, then global position.x is the speed is delta. That means that should work. Yeah, it moves, it works. Okay. Otherwise, yeah. What is that? Invalid call to function append in base array. Expected one argument. Huh? Well, it is an array, isn't it? Let's see. Let me go into the arrays. Methods, append. Oh, you have to append. Oh. Ah, yeah, well, I mean, I could do it this way. Append this or self. I think it's self in Godot. Yeah. And self. Right? That should do. See? Yep. Look at that. Great. Now it should have worked. Which means now if it's on screen modifier, else that. Okay. Then what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? In terms of the coin pickup, I kind of want like so on ready, no, on screen entered. Oh, we can do so much stuff actually. We can do so much stuff. So function we can do so much stuff. Like if we go in here, go into the visible screen modifier on screen entered. So this one we actually kind of want to move up there, just because, like, yeah, OCD again. Ignore me. Okay. So when it enters the screen, our global position.y is equal to rand f range, and I have no idea. I'll be honest. I have no idea. We can disable the process func. How do I disable the process func on exit? How do I disable the process function? Here set process? No, wait. Yeah, maybe. Set process. If set to true enables processing. So I could do it this way. I could do set process false. Set process false. Could do it this way. Same goes for physics process. Okay. Oh yeah, good point actually. I think nah, I don't care about the physics process in this case. Like after physics sticks have been processed. Okay. And that means screen entered. Global position. Okay. We set process to true. Then here, around F range, what do we want to do? We want to do like get viewport rect dot size dot y. That would be minus 200, and then something like 200, something like that. Let's see. You have the screen height in your globals, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that was Pong. I don't remember though. Let me see. Max score. No, I don't. That was Pong. I think that was Pong. Pretty sure that was Pong. Got the scroll limit. Nah, that was Pong. That's okay though. I mean, I don't mind doing it here like this way for now. So let's see. When it enters the screen, then that means, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, right. So let's just say, just for the sake of it, if we are not on screen, when we exit the screen, we do get, let's say we do get a tree, just as an experiment, create timer about 0.5 seconds, timeout. We do the nice and cute await. When that is up, global position.x equals start position. X. Okay. So if we, oh no. So if we try that, let's see what happens. Uh-huh. It goes over there. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Look. Oh no, wait. Wait. Okay. Looks like it's kind of staying in the same place. Oh no, okay. Look at that. Woo. Okay, it goes a little bit too often towards there, but that's fine, I guess. Open the remote tab on the left. Yeah. You thinking going pick up? Yeah, what about it? Oh, look. Enters the screen, goes over there. Enters the screen, goes over there. Enters the screen, goes over there. Okay, so we got the coins spawning in different directions. Perfectly pooled. Like, how do you see it? Like, where do you see that it's being perfectly pooled? I don't have any spawner for the coins. It's just one coin. You may zoom out the camera 2D. Ah, yes. Let's see. No, wait. I can't. It doesn't let me. No, I can change it. Oh no, I broke it. It's all broken now. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I think the thing that I want to do is I don't want to spawn it. Like, the start position needs to be start position equals start position equals get viewport rect.size.x. I want to spawn it at the very edge of the screen. Oh yeah, okay. Start position dot x size dot x. Okay, do that. So, and then we do global position dot start equals start. position. Let's see. Yeah, spawns at the edge of the screen. Oh my god, that's too high. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely too high. What happened there? Whee! And it gets all the way up there for some reason. All right. Okay. Fine, I guess. Ah, no way, I know. I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is, whenever I pick it up, which is here, body is player, okay. Global position, ah, there you go. Right. Okay. X equals start position dot X. Or actually, what do I want to do? I want to do global position. I want to do like I want to return it to the pool. This is the thing. Like if I pick up now is getting interesting. Yeah, if I pick up a coin, then I want to return it to the pool. Right? So if I want to return it to the pool, then it needs to go off screen somehow. It just needs to go off screen. So for it to go off screen, I kind of need like literally a node somewhere, like a little place somewhere where I can put the coins and then grab them as I need them. So it's called the unvisible exit function. What is that? Let's see. Unvisible exit. It's probably gonna be in the screen notifier, which I already have open. Yeah, visible on screen. Is that correct? Oh, it's your. Whoops. Invisible exit. Ah. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna do that, but you'll see what happens. On visible 2D screen exited. You're gonna see what happens. See? Just respawned it. And it broke entirely. So, because what I'm doing here is respawning it. I'm re-rolling the texture and such. So that's not gonna work. Whenever I touch a coin, I re-roll the texture, I put it off screen, or at least I remove it, put it off screen, re-roll the texture, and then respawn it after a while. Right now, at least. So I think I can't stop thinking about the fact that I need like a pool somewhere off screen. Let me see if that is best practice. So bullet hell pooling best practices. Requires pre-allocating large numbers of inactive bullet objects as scene load to prevent runtime instantiation overhead. Best practices include disabling and re-enabling objects instead of destroying them, resetting bullet properties upon reuse, using separate pools for different bullet types, and using batch rendering for performance. So disabling and re-enabling objects instead of destroying them. So I could disable them. And then when I move them, I re-enable them. But if I disable them, bullet hell pooling, move bullets to location, something like that. Let's see if someone. Hell pooling improves recycling them to move bullets in your location. Deactivate them. Yeah, deactivate them upon reaching boundaries, store them, and when needed, move them to the spawn position, set active, and update their velocity. So, create a fixed list at scene start, setting them to inactive to keep the hierarchy clean. Use a spawn bullet method to grab an inactive bullet, reposition it, activate it, and update its trajectory. Okay, so here's, I think, let me see. So, you do that with your signals already. I kind of do. But these signals are reactionary. Like they only react to the coin entering the screen and exiting the screen. So I think I have to. I'm trying to be smart about this when actually what I really want to do is pool with like, I don't know, 50 coins. Grab a coin from pool and move it to location. When picked up or off screen, move coin back to stack. I call it stack, but like to pool. Repeat forever. This is what I want to do. Yeah, picking up the coin is like exiting it. Yes, but it doesn't. But when I pick it up, it doesn't move anywhere. It doesn't go off screen. It is like exiting it, but it doesn't move off screen. I need, and also I don't want to respawn coins constantly. I need to have a delay of some sort. I need to have more than one on screen. So the way I'm thinking I could do this is, and this is me just trying to come up with a solution to this, but the way I'm thinking I could do this is have a const max coins, actually coins to spawn, which is like a max like 50 or something like that. Then spawn 4 coin in coins to spawn. Spawn, instantiate a coin inside the pool. Get it? So all of those coins are stacked inside the pool. They're not active. They're not being processed. Nothing like that. On spawn, on ready, I just create a stack of 50 coins out off screen. And then as I need them, I'll just grab them, put them in here, put them in there, grab them from the array, just move them off the location and whatnot. And when they need to go back to the stack, I will just re-put them where they were supposed to be. That is all I want to do. So having a preset number of coins that can be on screen at any given time, max. And based on that one, which is going to be like a little constraint, based on that one, then have some logic that recycles them constantly. Puts them on screen. If they're picked up, they go back to the pool, then grab some more. If there's no more, then you don't spawn anymore until you have some more coins available. It's unlikely because you're never going to have 50 coins on screen and pick them up all at the same time. So something like that, you know. 50 maybe is a big number. 20 is already more than enough because you're at least going to have to pick up one, or one is going to go off screen at some point. So this is the kind of logic that I'm having in mind. Like, so right, 2 funks killed and spawn or whatever. That's yeah. That's it. That's what I want to do. So I think at that point, what I want to do is funk. No, this is gonna be used by the pooling mechanism in the game manager. So it's not an underscore one. It's gonna be void. It's not gonna return anything. I think at this point I don't think it's gonna return anything. So what is gonna happen is exactly. Let's see. This pretty much. This is the spawn mechanism. So on ready we spawn. Well, no. Yeah, no. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. On ready, we want to go to the thingy, to the pool. Spawn in the pool. So then at that point, this is also part of the spawning mechanism because I need the coins to dynamically choose their value. When we spawn that, which means I can actually remove it from here because we're gonna have to spawn them at some point, and I'm not gonna that or that. Okay, Return to pool. This is what we're going to do next. So we got this spawn little function, okay, which can be called. And then func recycle, which is a little ambiguous because recycling means reusing it, not dumping it. But for now, we're going to call it recycle. It's not necessarily kill, because we are just putting it out of the way. And when that happens, we put it back into the coins pool. So we do that. And we call recycle here when we get out of the screen. When we get inside the screen, as soon as we get inside the screen, we call the spawn, which sets the process to true. And then sets a, I mean, I don't even need to do it this way, but I'll do it this way. For now. Sets the process to true, and then the position, the Y position is going to be random. But the, oh wait, first we want to do that. Start position dot X, full position. Yeah, something like that. We'll test and see as we go. Then we go recycle, append to self, and now I have to move it to the, oh yeah, wait. Return to pool, yeah, simply recycle. Body is player, we call recycle, and then we get the coins to add, base coin value based on the texture of this coin, then we add with a multiplier and whatnot. So I was playing around it. Underscore your private. They're not private. They're not private. The game manager is gonna call the spawn and whatnot. At least that is my idea for now. Then maybe I'll change it in a second. So I'm here. So there's that recycle, pool coins, append. Okay, so now upon recycling, how do I return them to, like, what location do I give it? I see. Okay, yeah. What location do I give them? Like how? Like I need some sort of a marker maybe, which is in main. They're gonna be in main anyway, so yeah. But I don't like the idea of. I think I need. I could do a signal. Screen width X plus 128. No. You see like off screen, like on the right. Yeah, I mean I could do that. Get, you know what? Team constants, const screen width vector 2 was get viewport rect. Assign value for constant screen isn't a constant expression. Okay. Wait. How did I do it last time? Give viewport rect. Oh yeah, dot size. Yeah, sorry. Dot size. Oh, still not a constant expression. Maybe get screen. No, wait. Oh, there was something around that. Get viewport rect. Get viewport. It was viewport. Get window. This node. No, I mean the viewport. Shouldn't the viewport be constant? How did I do it in Pong? How did I do it in Pong? We can have a quick look. Let's see. Move it over here. Game dev, Godot.
No, not game jams. Learning 20 games challenge, 20 games challenge, Pong. Scripts. And we've got the game constants. Ugh. Visual Studio. Ugh. Damn it. Game over. I think it wasn't a constant. I think it was yeah, at this point I don't think it was a constant. Let me see. Game manager, maybe it's here. I know it doesn't say. Main, maybe? No. Paddle, signal bus. Oh, game manager viewport size. That's it. So in the game manager, I've got viewport size. What the hell is it? Oh, here. Get viewport.size. Maybe it's that. Maybe that is enough. I don't know. Let's see. Get viewport. No, it's not. Gesundheit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think it has to be a variable then, not a constant. Could be a normal variable. Yeah, be a normal variable, I think. Viewport.size, just because yeah, it's supposed to be vec2i. Even then, I mean, it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna just put it in the game manager. Yeah, I thought so. Var because you can resize the window. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Var screen width, not in big caps. That way, get viewport rect size. Okay. Wait, oh, what happened there? Get viewport rect not found in base self. Okay. Get viewport.size then. On ready, yeah. Yeah, on ready. Var screen width. Why get viewport dot size? Okay, that's fine. It'll be okay. So then we've got that. Okay, so then when we go over here, we go our position dot x is equal to game manager dot screen width dot screen width is then size dot x or float. Why does it keep saying compile? Fail to compile dependent script. This data signal bus result in error file not found. Float half pixels. No, I don't know. No, I don't think so. Just being confused here by this. Attempt to open script rest data signal bus.gd resulted in error file not found. What are you talking about? Ah, yeah, okay. Because I moved it, but like it should have changed the dependency when I moved it. Not in data anymore. Yeah, I know, but no, wait, because of because this is relying on that. Yeah, okay. No, but this is already, I don't know what's going on. Resource. Reload the project. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, are we good? Looks like we might be. Okay. Look at the screen width, which is size X. Okay, on spawn, we want to put it at the screen width. Our position. Now let's do that. Start position.y from stat. And instead of start position, actually, I think I want to call it spawn position. spawn position dot x. Okay, and then here we do global position equals spawn position. There we go. Oh, I didn't know that. Reload current project. Ah, yes. Sorry. Apologies. I did not know. Okay, having said that, we can now do this. We can go global position equals wait a minute. Global position equals, yeah, okay. Game manager dot screen width plus 128 or something. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I should do vector 2. Under 28 for the x, and then the y is 0. I'm just gonna keep it at the 0 where the y where it is. Yeah, wait, but screen width now is a. Oh, God, what's the? Ah, yeah, no, wait. Okay. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I knew that. It's very, very cool. I should use it more. Plus 128. Okay, that should do. Okay, so we've got that, and when we put it, when we add it to the pool, although I should really do this actually, const pool position vector 2, and we do game manager vector 2 game manager dot screen width plus 128, and then whatever, like what did I do? Only singletons and singleton. Oh yeah, okay. Same value of a constant pool isn't a constant expression. Yeah, because it can change again. All right. Okay, never mind then. We'll not do that. Okay. So screen width plus 128. Okay, that's when we recycle it. I'm losing the plot. I'm losing my train of thought. So pass. Okay, when it's on screen, we call spawn, but we don't care about that necessarily. Whenever it's on screen, we set the process to true. That's all we care about. And whenever it's not on screen, we set the process to false. For now, that's all we care about. Now, what we want to do is when it's off screen, we recycle it. Right? So when it goes off screen, we set the process to false and we recycle it. We put it, or maybe first we recycle it and then we set the process to false. I think maybe we want to recycle it because I don't know if setting the process to false first stops it there and it just doesn't render it anymore. Doesn't move it. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's one thing. So that's one. The process to false. Then when it's back on screen, that is the process is true. When you spawn, you're still off screen, except your notifier rect is big enough. Wait, yeah, I know. When I'm spawn I'm still on screen. Because I don't want to. So I don't want to. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think I want to handle the spawn position in here. I think I might want to do it in the game manager. So maybe what I want to do is spawn position, and that's a vector 2. The game manager gives me that, and I don't care about all of that. I think it's probably a little bit cleaner and gives me a little bit more control too. Shadow var. Don't know. I'm thinking. Well, first of all, I have to make sure that this stuff works. When I'm spawning, I'm on the screen with, let's say, minus 128, something like that. So no, maybe minus. Oh, I have a sprite, don't I? Animated sprite to D. Okay, so my animated sprite to D dot get. I think there was a get size or something. Get width. No, there was something for the animated sprite to D. That I could like get the size of the sprite. Huh? Oh no, this is mine. Huh? That's cool. Properties, get set frame. No. Maybe it's in the node. A single frame of the animation to get the size. Ah, frame. Oh, okay. I have to basically get the animation frame. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. I want to focus on making this work first. Then we'll see. So the spawn position.x is equal to screen width minus, let's say, 100 for now. When we spawn this, okay, fine. When we spawn this, what happens is we spawn it at an X position, which is always the same because, okay. And then a Y position is randomized between minus 200 and 200 from the, respectively, from the bottom of the screen and the top of the screen. I think I could be on the top of the screen. I think I could be a little bit tighter, so maybe 150. And then from the bottom of the screen, maybe I could be a little bit more. Yeah, no, I think I can do it that way. That's fine. Then we set the global position to the spawn position, and we're fine. So, and that spawns the the coin. So this one this one spawns the coin. So when you say documentation, something like that, right? Spawns coin to a random vertical position. Something like that, right? So yeah. So remember, I know this is useful for like exported variables. I don't know in functions, but I guess if I'm looking for my own, looking through my own documentation, then I'll be okay. So spawns a coin, all right. And then picks a random coin type. And maybe this one I want to do before spawning the coin. Otherwise, we're going to have some weird graphical glitches sometimes. So we got the coin to spawn. All right. Great. At that point, if it's on screen, then we set the process to true. And at this point, I don't think I need this. Okay. Right. Great. I don't think I need this one either. The only thing that these coins need to do is just during the process, they just need to move to the left. That's all they need to do. They could sway a little bit, but maybe we'll get to that at some point. So on ready, they need to spawn in the pool. So that is some say you should write even a function for picking the texture. I could do that, yeah. I could do that because I'm using it in two places, but like, you know, if I chase endless avoidance of repetition, I think I'm gonna be a little bit too. I mean, I'm gonna get the opposite effect. Like, yes, code can be beautiful, but it should be beautiful, I argue, but much texture. I mean, I guess I could abstractify that one, but like, let's do spawn. Maybe this one is an internal one, so this one is okay. Pick texture. Then I just do this. Oh no, wait. I don't need to do that because here I'm not matching the texture. No. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to do that because here I'm adding value to the coin score based on the texture, and here I'm matching the texture. It's okay. I mean, I don't need to make an abstract function for this one too. Picks a random coin type, texture, do it that way, and then spawns the coin. Okay, so we spawn the coin at the spawn position. Great. Great, and that ensures that the position spawns the coin inside the screen rect. Right? Right. And recycle, what this does is the returns the coin to the pool. Okay. And when we spawn though, what we want to do is yeah, this is where I work with the array basically. Because I need to make sure that like the array counts of that, but like how do I like I need to pop it off the array, but if I pop it off the array, I pop it off memory. Not exactly pooling. Unless I do it this way. Wait. Unless I do it this way. So if I do var spawned is spawned pool equals false. And oh no, sorry. And I keep track of this. And when I'm spawned is spawned equals true. And when I'm recycling it is spawned equals false. And I'm pretty sure there's a way to map this to the array somehow. I need to really get better at working with arrays. I'm pretty sure like I can, if something is spawned, then I don't know. Sorry. You see where I'm going with this though, no? Like if a coin is spawned, it shouldn't be counted in the array. Well, no, but okay, let's try and make it work first. So from the game manager, what we want to do is in the coins on ready, we want to do, and we need a game constants, which is max const max coin pool size int, and that's going to be, let's say 50. So for coin in, well, now I have to go into the game constants, but in game constants dot, well, I suppose I could do like a constant here at that point. Technically, what I could do instead of using the game manager is having my own class, which is the pool, and that is the thing that then calls the, well, maybe that makes sense actually. Maybe that makes sense, but let's focus on making it work first. So in game constants dot max coin pool size. That's not an array though. In range, max coin game constants, max coin pool size. I think this is the proper way to do it, right? Print new coin. Let's see if that is true. Yay! I think it worked. Yeah, that's 50. I will say now that that is 50. Okay, good. So this is how we're spawning the coins. Instantiate coins inside pool. So yeah, because we're adding items, not just numbers, right? So for coin in range, then what I want to do is I need to preload the coins, I think. Var coin scene equals preload. I'll put the coin pickup here. Right? Okay. Then if I remember how it's called, instance equals coin scene.instantiate. All right. Instance consider. Then we do add. What do? We want to have a pool. We want to have a pool inside the var instance. Ah, yeah, var instance. Sorry. Var instance. Coin scene.instantiate. Then we want to do this, but we don't want to do it to the tree. We want to create a child instance, right? And then what we want to do is pool coins dot append coin no instance actually. We'll do that. Append, so it puts it to the end. If it's 0, starts at 0, then okay. Pull coins dot append instance. Okay, and then at that point we will have 50 coins. And that's the pool. Okay, right, great. Essentially, coins inside the pool. Not sure about the child though. No. I know. What I want to do is it's now a child of exactly. Yeah, exactly. What I want to do is instead create a node that is like the pool container, which can be a child of the game manager in that case. So let's see. So if I do like add child, maybe I can do a wait as well. I don't know. Add child. So how? Let's see. How do I instantiate like an empty node that I can then use as like the container? Should be fairly straightforward, but like good old instantiate empty. There you go. Empty node. Someone thought about that. Empty. I would add an empty node that's created that holds a central function. To print get parent name. No. There's no HP. Okay. Would have another no. Function hit. No, wait. Get parent add to group hit. No, that's for groups. Don't care about groups. Well, groups are kind of pools, aren't they? Oh, they are. The groups are kind of like pools. I'm just hard coding it the old school way because I could use a pool. Sorry, a group, and just add coins to the group. And then count how many nodes there are in that group. Right? I could do that. And I like the idea of creating my own data structure though, so I'll do it this way. For now. Groups are array lists, I think. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, yeah. They're not a dictionary. Anyway, I will use groups for that. No, that doesn't answer the question. Empty control nodes, no. You know, I can create a node using code. Grid map. I'll create new nodes, give them. Okay, can I instantiate a 2D node with just a node? Instantiate, let's see. No. Let me see. You create a node. I can create a node using a node. Okay. Okay, let's go. You're looking for node 2D. That's what I was looking for. Okay, great. So var. So I want to do this. I want to do var pool container. No, why? Yeah, why did I do it that way? Equals node2d.new. Can I do it in here? Probably not. Maybe I can. Okay, so what I want to do here is add child pool container on ready. Ah, yes. Okay, on ready. That's kind of what I was asking for. Thank you so much. We create about pool container, node2d.new. Okay, then ready. Then we add the child, the pool container as the child. And then what we want to do is pool container dot add child. But can we give it a name? Oh no, wait, actually, no, this is a variable, it's not a node. I need to change the name of the pool container, right? Pool container dot name. Yep. Equals pool container. I'm sure there's a better way. Maybe here in new I can set some properties, maybe. Pool container dot name. Unless you know I can do it in the constructor here, but it doesn't look like the new method has a. Let's see, not new. Calling new has a new instance of the script, new arguments. Okay, it does have arguments. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can do it in one line. That's what I would like to do, but I don't think I can do it in one line. I think I have to do it in onReady anyway. So actually you are correct that I needed to call it coin pool instead of that. Okay, so with that said, we then add the coin there and we append to the coins. Okay, great. Beautiful. So what if we do that? Is it gonna crash? It didn't crash. Okay. Go to the remote, game manager, coin pool, and we got the GG, easy. Okay. But I want to do something a little bit more classy here. So instance, so I'm gonna do for coin and range. Okay, I want to do something a little classy here. You know, something a little var. I do var and call it like coin index, right? Coin index, okay? Equals 0, right? Yeah. And then for each, we do coin index plus equals 1. But we do it at the end because what we want to do is first something classy here. Just look at that. So we want to give this instance.name equals a concatenation of like coin and plus, or actually I think it's this with a comma, I believe, coin and then coin index, which means we're gonna have in the debugger, or at least here, coin 0, 1, 2, 3 all the way up to 50. There you go. It's coin 0, so we can just offset it by 1 because of that. So we're gonna do that. Then we go here, coin 1, 2, 3, all the way to coin 50. Look at that. Look at my first pool. I love that. And it worked right away. Amazing. Okay. So now I kind of needed some sort of like a queuing system. Blasphemy. Counting stars at 0. Yeah, I know, but then I have 49. I hate 49. That would mean I have to do range plus 1. So I've got 51 coins. My OCD hates that. I know that I should start at 0 though. You know what? My majority, my rules. I don't give a shit. Okay, so we've got the instead of coins inside pool. I mean, this is great. I love that I kind of came up with this kind of system with your help, obviously, but it was all in my head. Like it's crazy to think that I can come up with this kind of stuff now. It's super simple, I know. It's just like a container, but I still don't get why it's child of the game manager. Because I would have to grab a reference to main in order to make it a child of main. Or I would have to run this code in main. And then that kind of defeats the purpose of it being a game manager. Well, I suppose I can do this in main. Yeah, I suppose I can do this in main. Nothing stops me from doing it in main. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I can do that in main. Game manager does manager entities. Okay, okay. Well, it's a manager, so I thought. But yeah, no, that makes sense. So I'm gonna do this. Wait. Sorry. Got a bit of a cold today. So, sorry. Good lord. Parallax properties. Okay. This is almost a region. I don't remember how to do regions. Region? Ah, yeah, okay. Like that. Yeah, but then what does it do? I remember regions can be collapsed, maybe? I don't remember, though. Region. Rest, something like that. Yeah, no, I don't. End region. Ah, okay, 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 okay. End region. Ah, right, cool, okay. Nice. I've kind of read somewhere that like or I've heard someone say that if you have to put regions in your code, then you might want to think about refactoring because it means that your code isn't that clean. And I see that argument. But yeah, it's just to keep. Yeah, no, but I do see that argument. To be fair, they're neat. They're useful. But yeah, call it pool manager. Maybe you may just add another node 2D in your tree. Call it pool manager. Yeah, yeah, because I'm gonna have to manage a bunch of pools anyway. So might as well do it. So node 2D in your tree. Call it pool manager. Are you thinking like a global or like a child of main? Was I thinking a child of main? Your game, the main. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Makes sense. So, node 2D, call it pool manager, and we convert into, we save this branch as a scene, call it, that where this shit actually happens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. And what does it qualify as? Is it data? Is it a resource? No, it's not a resource. It's not an entity. It manages entities. I guess I can put it here. I don't know, logic. Okay. So we go over here, all right. Then we got a little script, pool manager, okay. And then from the game manager, we grab all of this crap, move it over there, inside the pool manager. On ready, I believe it was. And obviously there is no pool container just yet, but it will be there. It will get there. Where is it? Where is it, damn it? Oh yeah, here. This. Okay. Go into the pool manager. Go that. Points. And I suppose at that point, the pool also goes out of the pool manager, the game manager, and gets over here. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, so then that is. Let me see if it still works. Seems to work. Yeah, okay. I could do this. Get parent. I hate that. Get parent.pool. Yeah, I absolutely hate that. I absolutely hate that, but I think that's gonna work. No, it didn't work. Okay. But note 2D main.gd. Oh no, because wait, because actually, obviously, yeah, that is the problem. That is exactly the problem that I didn't want. I will delete that. So we got the pool manager. Okay, then let's do that. Okay, great. So main has got a pool manager that spawns 50 coins. There we go. Okay, it works. Works again now. Seems to work anyway. So having set that, we've got that. Coin index equals 1. Okay, set your coins inside pool. Right. Great. Yeah. Now it's all where it's supposed to be. So I think I want to call it this. Yeah, this is actually the coin pool. Coin pool, because I'm going to have 3 pools. I'm going to get to sleep peacefully. Have a good night and well-deserved rest, my friend. Yeah, you too, my friend. You too, my friend. Thank you for all the help as usual. Absolutely love that. This was a very nice evening. I wasn't expecting to do a pool this elegantly. Now the problem is spawning these coins, which means I want to. I want to do like a system of signals. So where a coin gets out of screen, then. Oh, I've got it. So, coin. I will do. Once this has been instantiated, what I need to do is coin dot. So when that is done, yeah. All right. Then when that is done, what I want to do is coin dot coin entities items. Okay, coin. I don't. This is not going to be private. This is going to be like that. And on screen entered, what I want to do is get parent pool coins dot find, something like that. I need to go and look through the array methods again. Array methods are filter map. Oh my god, I need to know these. Reduce. No, not any. Count clear. No. Constructors. Okay. Append, assign, b search. Find. Find returns the index of the first occurrence of what in this array, or -1 if there are none. The search start can be specified with from, continuing to the end of the array. Just want to know where the array contains what. Use has, contains in C#. In GD script, you may also use the in operator. For those reasons, search is affected by what's variant.type. Example 7, int and 7 float are not considered. Okay. First occurrence of what? Like, what is what? Could be anything. So coin dot. So I want to do. Wait. Get parent pool coins. Dot find self. Dot no. It doesn't even make sense to do something like this. Like a little bit of. So at the end of the day, I mean, It does, because I need to know how many I've got. And I need to use the array to manage that. Okay, let's do it one by one. So we go into the pool manager again, right? So here, coin.spawn. No, wait. And instance. I want to do name equals string coin index. Coin pool add child instance coins.append instance. Then what did I want to do? Coin dot. Ah, yeah, I wanted to do this. Whenever you exit the screen, you do something. But like, first I think I need to do. Okay. If so while the I don't know. What am I trying to do? So what I want to do is, now that I've got the coins, I need to move them from the pool. Okay, let's see. Coin pool up, that's okay. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to grab a coin. I want to grab a coin from the pool and move it and spawn it. So I'm gonna just do like, yeah, it's a pop system, isn't it? So Godot, push and pop. Let me see. Pop. Oh, pop. Pop front. What? Push front. Okay, so what is the difference between pop and push here? Push front, pop back, pop at, all these. Pop front removes and returns the first element of the array. Returns null if the array is empty without generating an error. Okay, perfect. So this is to return. And push front adds an element to the beginning of the array. Okay. Push back appends an element at the end of the array. The same as append. And push front, push back, pop back. Removes and returns the last element of the array. Then pop at. Removes and returns the element of the array at index position. If negative position is considered relative to the end of the array. Returns null if the array is empty. If position is out of bounds, an error message is also generated. The method shifts every element's index after position back. May have a noticeable performance cost, especially on larger arrays. Yeah, I thought so. So I would never insert in an array. So I need to... Okay, so if I want to do like a pop front, right? Oh, the last element of the array. Okay. Ah, yeah, no, well, that makes sense, to be fair. Yeah, so we wanna keep going from the bottom, you know. We wanna keep grabbing stuff from the bottom. So we wanna do pop back. So how does pop back exactly work? There's null if the array is empty without generating an error. I'm gonna have to find out. So let's see. So we want to do get tree dot create timer rand f between rand f range 0 to 1. Okay, right? So await the timeout of this. And then every time there's a timeout and such, I don't think this is right, but we're gonna make it work this way. Run of range timeout. Then every time there's a timeout of that, what we want to do is coin var coin pool dot pop pool no, var pool coins pop back. Is it pop back? Yeah, pop back. Var coin to spawn equals pool coins that pop back. It says it returns it. So I would have that, and then coin to spawn dot global coin to spawn dot spawn. I think that's gonna work. So this is gonna be function spawn coin void. We do this and we call it spawn coin. I think that does it. I think this is gonna do it. Because this prevents that it returns -1. It returns null. So if coin to spawn, then we do coin to spawn dot spawn. Let me see. Oh my god. Well, it kind of worked. Okay. It worked in a way, I guess. It's parent. Okay, what is it? This invalid access to property of a keep pool on a base object of type node 2D. Ah, yes, that is why. Because oh wait, node 2D. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do it this way. So access is unique name. Can I do that? No, it doesn't look like I can. I mean, let's see. Oh my god, it works. It's it's beautiful. It works. I've got a pool. I've got a working pool. Okay, wait. I need to disable these guys. Oh yeah, their collider isn't. Okay, wait. I'll move them out of the way. Oh my god, look! It works! I've got a pool. I've got a pool of coins. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. And then I guess that means that if I go into the pool manager, actually I want to do between 1 and like 5, something like that. That helps. If there's a coin to spawn, then you spawn it. It's working. It's working. I'm using the array. That's amazing. That's lovely. I am so happy. This is working so well. I'm so happy this is working so well. Okay. But what I also want to do is, yeah, for each now for coin dot get coin pickup on visible screen. Yeah, this one. Pin self. Okay, I basically have to do this. So on ready var pool manager node 2D equals get parent dot get parent. Not the best thing I've done, but like we'll do this. Pool manager, pool coins append self, pool manager dot, I don't know, spawn coins. I think that's it. Spawn coin. Okay. Spawn coin. I can do it this way. Yes, signal up. No, but I can kind of do that though. I go in here, get this one. Manager, then coin on visible screen connect to spawn coin. Cannot find member on visible. Ah, no, wait. Instance. Okay. Spawn coin. All right. So whenever it exits the screen, it calls spawn coin. Can be respawned. Let me see if that is true. Oops. Ah, no, wait. Instance dot. Ah, that's correct. Okay. Instance dot visible on screen notifier 2D. And then the screen notifier 2D has, oh my god, that one has the screen exited. Okay. So what we want to do is visible screen notifier 2D dot screen exited dot connect. It. Right. Yep. Manager dot spawn coin. Ah, yeah. It's not coins, it's coin. Ah, for the love of God. Spawn coin in base 2D. Non-existent function spawn in base 2D. Where's the point manager? Nah, that's not reliable. Let's not do that. Okay, that still isn't reliable. Great to know. So if we do recycle, which and wait, if body is player, we recycle, and what the recycle does is manager append. Yeah, which returns it there, and then that one does the whole. Okay. All right. Ah, yeah. Well, it's supposed to do that, right? Oh no way! I've disconnected this because I'm an idiot. Now it should work. Uh-huh. Oh my god, look at that. Beautiful, I've got it. I have it. That's amazing. Okay. Ah, okay, good. Okay, so with that said, now clearly this isn't working. Because I mean, if I were to do this, this would happen. It would be absolute chaos. Yeah, there you go. They all spawn in the same spot, and then they respawn, and they get off screen, and they respawn and whatnot. So yeah, that's not quite working. Let's say we do like between 5 and 10 seconds. What's gonna happen if I do that? They all spawn at the same time, or roughly at the same time. which is very strange. Because it feels like... Okay, I think in that case, I feel like I would have to... pass. Because I don't give a damn, but like... Pool manager. We add a timer. Call it coin timer. Then on coin timer timeout, we simply call spawn coin. But what we do is on coin timer timeout, we change the time of the timer. So wait time is, I don't know, something between a ridiculous amount. It's auto start. It's not one shot. And then what we want to do is grab a reference to this. Coin timer dot wait time equals rand f range 5 and 10. Yeah. Okay. One coin. Okay, perfect. Roughly. Or at least let's do like 2 and 3 seconds. Something like that. Let's see if that one makes any sense. Oh, look at that. Why are they disappearing from screen? Not being picked up. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, they are being spawned now. Lots of them at the same time. But what is going on? There's way more now, I guess. Okay, so if a coin gets picked up, it doesn't get recycled. It just... Well, no, it does. But, like, this is not what I want. I want it to go back over there. I don't want to respawn it immediately. Oh. What's going on? Ah, yeah, because I did... Okay, recycle. So what recycle does is it moves it out of the way. In the pool position. Okay. Zero and 3. Okay, let's see what happens with this. How do they pop away? They're supposed to kind of spawn at the green width -2 or something. Yeah, okay, much better now. I don't get why they keep despawning. That's the thing. I think the timer is making them despawn, but why would that be? Pool manager. Spawn coin. Grab something from the back. If coin to spawn, then it spawns it. Okay, so if, say, pool coin's size is bigger than or equal to 50. No, wait. The size is smaller than or equal to bigger than or equal to 50, then we do this procedure. Right? That's what we want to do. Oh. Int valid operator callable and int. Length. Maybe that. Okay, great. Yeah, the timer is doing something strange there, so let's not have the timer. Let's not have the timer at all. I think there's something weird there with the timer going on. Give it 1 second at a time. Yeah, see? It's grabbing the same coin. Yeah, not a fan. So what is this timer doing? Why is it behaving that way? Do 0.5. Right? Oh. I see. Okay, okay. I know what's happening. It's the last coin from there. And it spawns it, which means it moves it. Even though the coin itself might already be there where it's supposed to be. Okay. I don't want to do that. Cycle. Coins to add base. Okay, coins to add. That's the body is the player. Recycle. Cycling moves it to screen width plus 128, but plus 500, let's say. Oh yeah, and it moves it like just outside the screen. This pops back. This is the last element. I see. Okay. Yeah, and then they pop back and then grabs the last one, moves it, then going to spawn a pen, and then when I hit it, I append it because I'm recycling it. Basically, I'm I'm always moving the same coin here. I'm playing around with the same coin here. Okay, fair enough. I don't want the timer. I don't want the coin timer. I don't care about the coin timer right now. That's absolutely fine. Poll manager, yeah, don't give a damn about that. Okay, there's nothing that says to this script that it needs to spawn coins at the moment. Right? Right. So what is it? Ida. So we've got the function to spawn the coins. So now we kind of want to spawn them on like a timer. So I think I need it to be in the process here. Get tree dot create timer. Wait, get tree dot create timer. I don't know, 2 seconds, or say like for the sake of testing 0.2 timeout. Yeah. And then we spawn the coin. Okay, now we've got the constraint of the 50. So while it is smaller than 50, you keep, no. While it is bigger than 0, you keep spawning them. Yeah, there you go. So now got a lot of them spawn like that. And they recycle. Okay, they're all back. They're all back. Good. This is a bit too regular as an interval. I want to do that. That's definitely not intended, not supposed to happen. It should be waiting for the timer every frame. But this is calling it every frame. For a breakpoint there. Going to spawn is null at the moment. We keep going. Okay, we got a coin to spawn, which is this, and it's an object. Okay, that's coin number 50. Yeah, coin 50. There you go. You keep going, you keep going, keep going, keep going until you basically have the. Oh, what happened? Okay. Right. This is gonna keep doing it. What if we do? Yeah, we call spawn coin, but get tree. Await. We insert it here. Create timer 1.0 timeout, and then we spawn it. No, did not give a shit. In fact, it's not really working. It's trying to move the same coin all over again. Yeah, so the logic that's killing us here is we got the coins, we want to spawn them, right? We want to spawn them at a decent interval. What if we do get tree create timer 2.0 point timeout. It waits 2 seconds and then it spawns them all at once. If the timer doesn't exist. Well, as a pool, it's definitely working. Some sort of a cooldown, but like when it hits 0, it doesn't get called again. So, okay, let's see. If we do that. Yeah, obviously all of that. Wanna I don't know. I'm a little confused on how this timer is deciding to work now. A little confused. Let's see our good friend here and go over there. Go directly to let's see. Projects. Okay, let's see. Sidebar. Nah. You know what? I don't want to do that now. I want to try and see if I can work it out. So, size is 0. Okay, we got. I was trying to get smart, but actually, the things that I want to do might be much easier than this. But we got the pool manager that spawns the coin. Which is not a real spawn because it just moves the coin in front of where it should be. Coin chooses a texture. Spawn at the X position, screen width -2. Then process global position.x. Okay. It's because I'm recycling always the same coin. Coin goes out, goes to the back of the pool, out, back of the pool, goes out, back of the pool, and whatnot. So I'm not doing a queue. Push front. Not great, but yeah, it's still somewhat computationally intensive, I suppose. But I still don't think that's going to solve the problem. So returns the coin to the pool. Because we are popping from the pool, we always remove the last thing, which could be fine, to be fair, but we remove it and then we move it again. Last thing added, not the first. No, but it's okay though. Because if we do like if we instead go into the constants and say we want to spawn 5 coins, right? That one looks to be the last added. We added there. Oof. 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 Okay. And so the queue system is working. Get me wrong. It's definitely working. Pending to the array, doing that. All right. Yeah. Might want to print debug the array size though, just in case. Print full coins dot size. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1. Okay, wait. Okay. We've got a problem here, clearly. The coins are not being returned to the array. So it seems. I'm not, because it stays at 1. Let's see, create timer. Seconds. Timeout. Actually, 1 second of timeout. Let's see if that one makes any difference. It did not make any difference whatsoever. At some point I was back to 2. If I try and do 50, for example. Okay, but he's faster, and the problem is it doesn't look like I'm returning anything to the pool. And pick up coins append self. But that's because there is no cooldown. Okay, you know what? Try to dive into this long enough. Let's go to our good friend here, the Claude. Sorry. So, let's see. Hey friend, just trying to code a coins pool in my Jetpack Joyride loan for 20 games challenge. Bless you, thank you. I'm meeting. The pool works. The array behaves as intended. The coins are spawned in semi-random positions, but can't implement cooldown. Any timer runs just once, and then every coin gets triggered. It's spawned around the same time. Here's the coin pick up code as well as the pool manager. And then we got the pool manager. Let's see what it says. Correct. This bug is a classic async misunderstanding with a wait instead of a non-async context. Here's what's actually happening. Spawn coin is being called every frame from process. Each call hits the await at the bottom. Yeah, I thought so. But because spawn coin is not declared as an async or routine in a meaningful way here, the await doesn't block process from calling it again next frame. Essentially firing off hundreds of parallel coroutine instances, each with their own 1 second timer, all resolving roughly at the same time after the first second elapses. Hence the coin avalanche. Okay. The wait instead of a regular function does turn into a coroutine implicitly in GDScript 2, but process doesn't wait for it to resolve. It just fires and forgets on every frame. Okay, you want to dedicate a cooldown that lives on the manager, not inside the spawn function. There are 2 solid paths here. Timer node, get away for recurring events. Add an actual timer node as a child of a pool manager so that to start and connect its time on the same as a spawn coin. The spawn coin for process entirely. Timer handles the cadence. Spawn coin becomes a clean single responsibility function with no async logic in it whatsoever. Okay. This is the most idiomatic approach. It's trivially adjustable at runtime, just change wait time, and it separates timing concern from spawn logic cleanly. Path B, and a cooldown accumulator. Keep a spawn timer float variable on the manager each frame, incremented by delta. When it exceeds your threshold, call spawn coin and reset it to 0. No nodes, no signals, just arithmetic. Okay. Secondary issue with flag. You're also connecting screen exit to spawn coin in your setup loop, meaning every time any coin leaves the screen, it also triggers a new spawn. It might be intentional, replace an exit behavior, but combined with the timer could cause bursting. What's deciding consciously whether recycling and spawning should be coupled or decoupled events? Sometimes path A is your friend, low friction, high clarity. It's not a jam, but thank you, my main. Okay, well, that makes sense. I think it does make sense. So, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. So it's saying that I should have a timer, which I had. Coin timer. And then on timeout, on coin timer timeout, what we do is we spawn the coin. And we pass this entirely. We do wait time, auto start. Okay, so it's saying that it should work. I have doubts. It is kind of working, I'll be honest. Pretty cool. But it's moving the same coin over and over, which is the main problem now. So I need some sort of a buffer because otherwise it keeps taking the last one. This one is completely useless. No need for that. 1, 2, yeah, and then grabs the last one and moves it over there. So, okay, so one thing is solved. That's good stuff. But, which means actually what I want to do here is, okay, I want to grab the coin timer and coin timer dot wait time equals range f rand f range 0.5 to 2.5, something like that. So every time the timer fires, got a shorter time and whatnot. Okay, great. So all this popping that I'm getting is because because the timer wants to always handle the last coin to spawn, which is not what I want to do. I want to. Okay, wait. I think I can. Okay, if there's a coin to spawn coin. Okay, if there's a coin to spawn, then you spawn it. Pop back. No. I know what the problem is here. The problem is that when I pick up a coin, when I touch it here, it gets recycled instantly, and it gets moved. It's not what I want to do. I want to append it to there. Let's see. This one is not going to do anything because now I touch it and it just stays there. But then if I do that, yeah, that gets moved. Yeah. That's the last one, and then that one becomes the last one. Touch it and whatnot. Okay. Okay. 9, 8, 8, 8, 8. Yeah, it's recycling them continuously. 9, 10, 9, 11. Okay. 11, 10, 11. Okay, okay. We keep doing stuff. 12, 12, 12, 11. Okay, we hit that. We hit that. Whatever. 12, 13. Okay. But to append it, and if pool coins size bigger than 0, then we spawn. Pop back. We pop back. Okay, so let's do it this way. 0.5, so we can see the numbers going up or down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay, there's 6 in total now. 8, 7, 6. Okay. Always keep 6 on screen at any given time. Okay. Why is it working? I mean, it's not working, but it is working. It's not working as it should be working, but it is working because of the delay in grabbing the coin. Like it kind of works, I guess. This is not what this is not intended. Like, this is not the intended behavior. It's grabbing the coin, but it's not grabbing the coin. It's just firing off the timer every time. That's not the behavior that I want. No. Right. So the problem. Okay, I know what the issue is. Okay, the timer kind of solved an issue, but now I have another one. The problem. I've realized what the problem is. Every time I touch coin to recycle it, it ends up at the end of the queue. Every time the timer fires off, it spawns a coin. Every time a coin spawns, it gets popped off from the end of the queue. So what happens is popping on screen because the last coin I've touched is now the one the timer is controlling. I need to decouple these two somehow, but I know that inserting at an index is costly performance-wise. So let's see what Claude says. You essentially built a LIFO stack with append pop back when what you actually want for a pool is a FIFO, so first in, first out queue. Yeah, coins go back to the front of the available queue and you spawn from the back or vice versa consistently. That way, recently recycled coins sit at the far end of the queue and get a natural cooldown just from queue depth. We already clocked the insertion cost problems. Let me give you a proper mental model. As a solution, 2-pointer head index. Okay. Instead of physically moving elements around the array, you keep the array static and move a pointer. Maintain a pool head integer on your manager. When you want to spawn, read from pool head and increment it. When you recycle, right back to wherever makes sense and don't touch the pointer. Oh. Same principle as a ring buffer. You're not paying insertion cost because nothing actually moves in memory. Okay, I haven't studied the ring buffer yet from the data and algorithm course I'm doing, but okay. Think of it as manually managing a pointer into a fixed size heap allocation. The array is your pre-allocated block. Pool head is your offset. So what it's saying is we have a pre-allocated block of spawn coins, pretty much, in memory. And we don't pop or remove things from the array. We keep them there at all times. And what we do is simply move the pool head. We'll pop back or pop front on spawn for pop front on spawn and keep append on recycle. This is true FIFO. Yes, pop front on a Godot array has ON cost because it shifts elements. But with a pool of 50 coins, that's negligible. Yeah, okay, but you need to be in the thousands before it matters in a jam context. The cleanest architectural separation, though, ask yourself, should recycle coins re-enter the same pool array at all immediately? You could have two arrays, available and cooling down. Oh, that's smart. And your timer periodically moves coins from cooling down back into available. That fully decouples recycling from spawning at the cost of a bit more state to manage. For jam, honestly, pop front and append gets you there in 30 seconds. Yeah, okay, it's not the jam thing. Pop front. So this should handle it, right? Yeah, it does. It does. Now the timer is decoupled from that. I mean, it is what it is. But the idea of using two pools, one of available items and one of those on cooldown, is actually pretty smart. Oops. What did I do? What did I do? Oh yeah, I closed the pool manager. Did not want to do that. Pop front. Okay, so with that said, I mean we've oh wait. And 1.0 and 2.5. Put it that way. 0.5 and 2.5. Okay. 0.2 and 2.5. Let's do that. Okay, so with that said, I mean, now we're going to implement it that way. But this is a good perspective. So pop front and whatnot. Okay, what that means, I can go into the coin pickup, and whenever I'm recycling something, I want my, like this coin's global position to be game manager.screen with global position.x to be game manager.screen with plus 300. See if that is working as intended. Oof. Boop, boop, boop. And we got it. Perfect. We have it. We have it. We've got the coins spawning as intended. Look at that. Oops. 22. Okay. 21. 20. Yeah, but that one disappeared. I don't know why. Oops. Okay. All right. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, because that's the last one? Ah, yeah, maybe. 24. You'll get some popping for some reason, which means to me, says that I should that I should, there's a pool manager here, pop front, okay, that I should just do copy this var available pool, and then we do the cooldown pool. So what we want to do is actually pool if available pool coins.size is bigger than 0, then print available pool coins.size. And available pool dot coin the coins dot size is smaller than game constants dot max coin pool size. Then we print that. Coin to spawn. We go into the available pool coins and we pop. And we pop the back. Pop the last one of the available coins. Going to spawn. Okay, then we spawn it. Available pool coins. Append. Okay, so we append it to the available pool. All right. Well, their variable is fine. And if they go off the screen, they don't go back to the array. They don't go back to the array. They go off the screen. They go into cooldown pool. We append it. Whenever we recycle it, so we move it out, move it in another array, and whatnot. And then we kind of want the we're getting there basically. So this is kind of the idea. Okay, we've done that. Let me think. So we got recycle. Okay, that goes off screen, and we append ourselves to the cooldown pool. But then we have to make it available. So okay, I think I've got an idea. So the coin timer, wait time, run of it. Okay, we spawn the coin, and then what we do is for coin in cooldown pool coins, we cooldown pool coins I don't know, wait. Cooldown pool coins dot we do available then if cooldown pool coins dot size bigger than 0. So if we have any cooldown pool, or if we have any coins on cooldown, then what we do is we put them back in the available coins. Right? Put the coin back in the available coins, and after we've done that, cooldown pool coins dot pop remove. I don't remember. I need to look into the arrays again. Fill clear. Oh no, okay. When I've done that, I can clear it. Okay. What does clear do again? What does clear do? Removes all elements from the array. This is going to resize with a size of 0. Okay. And after we've done that, we clear it. But there's going to be a little bit of a problem there, because then some coins are going to be they're going to remain and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Oops. Ah, yeah. Same thing.
Okay. Where are my coins? Okay, the size has to be... Oh, okay. It has to be like that. It has to be less than or equal to max coin pool size. Otherwise it won't spawn. Yeah, there you go. Okay. 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 Hello? Where are my coins? Please? Please? Okay, let's try this. Uh-huh. Hello? Coins? Okay, they're spawning. Very slowly. I'll admit. Okay. Oh no, what's going on? Then are popping away again. Nah, this doesn't work. Still don't think this is okay. Game constants, let's do 50. There's no way going to get to 50 that way. But also, I don't think this is actually working. I don't think it's removing it from the array. Let's see. 8, 7, 6. Okay. 5, 44, 43, 42, I guess. 1, 40, 39, 38. Okay, 37, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 8. Okay. Well, we kind of get the same issue, I guess. Is the spawning the coins and whatnot? Okay. This is not a jam, so I'm happy to go for the best and cleanest architectural route. I've now got a available and cooldown. Cool. Not 100. Sure. 2. The timer to handle both. Or even just one. Now to ensure coins go back. They need to be. Let's see. Your timer should have one job: tick the cooldown pool. On every timeout, asks, is there anything cooling down? And it so moves the front item into available. That's it. It is not responsible for spawning. Oh, so it pops the front. Only a super concern triggered by a second timer. 7.1. Okay. You run 2 independent timers, one for cooldown. Yeah, but then I'm gonna end up having like 6 different timers because I have to spawn the obstacles too. Only a super concern. Okay, as you could run 2 independent timers, one for cooldown processing, one for spawn rate. This is a clean separation of concerns and give you independent knobs to tune. Cooldown duration and spawn frequency are generally different game field parameters. 1 timer drivers both in sequence. And timeout presses the cooldown queue first and attempt to spawn from available. Simpler, but it couples your spawn rate to your cooldown resolution rate, which may bite you later if you want coins to trickle back faster than they spawn. Ah, yeah. The timers is the right call. Coin gets recycled, goes into cooling down. Yeah, append. Cooldown timer ticks up front from cooling down, append into available. Okay, okay, that makes sense. But now, imagine I'm doing a bullet hell.
And I have ciao ciao, more pain and suffering. I see. Hey Sven, yeah. Did you change your name on YouTube? Yeah, more pain and suffering indeed. I'm implementing a pool of coins. I got 90% of the way there, and I've been struggling for the past 30 minutes. So now I'm asking my good friend the Claude. Okay, that makes sense. But now imagine I'm doing a bullet hell, and I have thousands of bullets to handle in a pool. Popping the front doesn't become very performance efficient at that point, does it? How can I tackle that the proper way? Migrating my channel, yeah, still in the works. Ah, good. Okay. Very good instinctive thing. Thousands of bullets. ON pop front becomes genuinely painful. You're shifting the entire array on every spawn tick. Indeed. Proper solution is a ring buffer. This is a data structure purpose built for this exact problem. The core insight is the same one I mentioned earlier with the two-pointer idea. You never move data, you move indices. Okay. Maintain two integers on your manager, head and tail, plus the fixed size array. Head points to the next item to consume, tail points to where the next recycled item will be written. Ah, right, okay. Both operations are O of n. No shifting, no copying, just integer arithmetic. Fair enough. When either index reaches the end of the array, it wraps back to 0. That's the ring. It's a fixed block of memory you're cycling through endlessly. Again, think of it like a circular pointer into a pre-allocated heap block. Okay, yeah. The key line is always the same pattern. Take the index, add 1, modulo the array size. That's your entire wrap logic. Both head and tail advance this way independently. The one invariant must protect the tail should never catch up to head, meaning the buffer is full and you're about to overwrite an active bullet. You handle this with a count integer that tracks how many items are currently available, and you guard both enqueue and dequeue operations against it. For your coin pool right now, 50 coins with pop front is completely fine. You'll never feel it, but if you ever build a bullet hell, the ring buffer is the architecture to reach for, and it's worth implementing it once properly so you have it as a reusable pattern. This is essentially what Godot's own internal object pools do under the hood. You just be surfacing the pattern explicitly in GD script. Want to think through how you'd adapt your current 2-array design to ring buffer structure? Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna go for the double timer. So timer, I'm gonna call it coin timer available, and then one is coin timer cooldown. What I want to do is coin timer cooldown. Oh, good lord, this is gonna get very ugly. Cooldown. Coin timer cooldown. Wait time. And then coin timer available. We're gonna have to put it that one over there. Oh damn it! Oh yeah, correct. There. Coin timer available. Coin timer cooldown. Wait time. Okay. Coin timer cooldown. Timeout. I have to change that, and now I have to redo that. Disconnect. Connect. Right. And then cooling timer available. Cooling timer available timeout. Okay. So what I said we should do is when there's a cooldown, coin gets recycled, goes into cooling down via append, which is what we're doing already. Cooldown pool goes into coins via append. I'm going to go into the pool manager. Cooldown timer takes pop front from cooling down, append into available. All right, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So, coin timer cooldown. What I want to do is now the cooldown is probably going to be pretty much okay. I want to keep it that way. Give it like a, I don't know. Wait time is no. Yeah. We'll just keep it as it is. Cooldown timeout. Then what do? We do. Actually, this one we might want to rename it to spawn timer. Spawn timer. Coin timer. Spawn timeout. Timer not available. Coin timer spawn. Call it spawn. Change the name to coin timer spawn. There we go. On coin timer, cooldown, timeout. Okay, what do we do? He said we pop the front and append into available. Var C equals, I'm gonna do it this way. Cool down pool. We grab the coins, pop front, and then cool down. No, wait. Available pool coins dot append C, and we add it there. Okay, right? Yeah. And the spawn timer it ticks. Pop front from available, and then call spawn on it. Okay. Yeah, which is pretty much what I want to do. So spawn coin. Little coins is within 0, then we do that. Coin to spawn. All right. So this one works. It should work. Maybe. Potentially. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I think if this might already work. It is not. Available pool coins dot size is bigger than 0, then print available pool size. Oh, because it's not bigger than 0. We're gonna call this append. Yeah, but that's wait. Up front. And okay. If C available pool append. Otherwise I'm gonna have a lot of shit that doesn't work. No, okay. Available pool coin size is bigger than 0. It should be. It should be. Oh yeah, we're not. Yeah. Okay. Coin timer spawn dot wait time equals rand f range 0.5 and 1.5, something like that. And then we every that's when we kind of hold the timer. Yeah, there we go. We got a coin. Okay. Over there. Right. That. Good. 50. Keep staying at 50. Staying at 50. Okay, I think we got it. Finally, we got it. Cooldown timer and got the spawn timer. I don't see any issues. We are going up to 51, but we should not go up to 51. If C and available pool coins dot size is smaller than game constants dot max coin pool size, then we add a coin to there. Otherwise, we redo it. We redo the timer. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. 49, 47. Down very quickly. 46, 47. Okay, this is a good recycle here. Good recycling. 48, 48, 47, 48, 47, 48. Okay, there's a nice recycling here that's going on. There's one that gets recycled, goes over there, goes fine there. Okay. Woo, great. We got that.
Now we kind of have to do the same for the enemies. Can't wait for that. So here's what we're gonna do. Obstacles instead of separating bees and slimes. We're gonna do obstacles. Because I don't want to code that twice. Obstacles. There we go. And obstacles. Remove the slimes. Okay, obstacles. So the obstacles are both bees and slimes. Okay, so spawn a coin from the available pool the available coins pool, and pops it off the array. Okay. And I want to do that too, because otherwise next time we're going to be completely rude. So on coin timer, cooldown timeout. Okay, we go pop front. All right, we move a coin from the front of the cooldown queue to the back of the available pool. If that is true, yeah, pop front available, and then coin exit screen is collected, back to cooling down. Okay, great. Recycle function shouldn't know which array it's going to. That's the manager's concern. The coin should just signal upward it is ready to be recycled. The manager decides where it lands. Future coins seem completely decoupled from pool architecture decisions. He's moving away from the coin directly calling that, and instead emitting a signal that the manager listens to. The manager owns all array logic. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to go into the signal bus, do signal, recycle, coin, node, coin, node 2D. Do that. And then if we go into the coin pickup, then at this point, what we do is change the position, and then we signal bus dot signal recycle coin dot emit using self as an argument. And then when we get to the pool manager, what actually happens is that we, for each of the coins in the available pool, going to be the same items anyway. They just get moved around here and there. We do coin dot. Oh wait, signal bus dot recycle coin dot connect. What? Yeah. Connect. I'll just do a lambda function. I'll do function coin, right? Something like that. Coin node 2D. And what we want to do is pull down pool coins dot append coin. Okay. So we get the coin from that, and okay. We receive the coin from the recycling function through a signal, and then that allows us to add the coin to the cooldown pool. I believe that is the case. Seems to have worked. Yep. Like it has worked. We are recycling coins. Great. Okay, beautiful. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Great stuff. Okay. Good. Oh, God. Okay. Now, I kind of have to do the same thing for the bee and the slime. I'm not sure I want to do it.
Oh my god, I have to do the exact same thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to do the exact same logic pretty much. I have to have a recycle function, I have to have a spawn function. Visible on screen notifier. Well, actually, you know what? That's totally fine. Recycle coin. Okay. Signal, cycle, entity. Entity, no 2D. I'm gonna recycle that however we want to do it. I'm going to do the coin pickup, and what we want to do is simply do all of this. Really? Grab all of that, which is all the spawn and whatnot. Drop it in here, pretty much. Visible screen, and then for the obstacle slime as well, we want to do it. That's already okay. So do the obstacle slime as well. We want to do it. So, we don't need all of that. We don't need the texture or anything. On position X. I mean, const max entities pool size int gonna be about 20, maybe 10, something like that. No, maybe 10, something like that. If we go into the B, this is the spawn thing that we have to kind of do, but like spawn position, var spawn position. Yeah. Okay, so var spawn position. It's a vector 2. That solves that one. And on ready, does the coin go anywhere? No. Ready spawns in the pool when it spawns. Bob Fred Jr. Follow the channel. Hello, Bob Fred. Nice to have you here. Thank you for the follow. That's strange. The alerts don't seem to be working. Don't exactly know why. Oh, because this window doesn't have the alerts. Oops. I believe it doesn't. But yeah, thank you for following the channel. Okay, so then that to do that to do that. You are still on. Yeah, I am. Let's see. Got that's the pickup. Okay, the pickup is actually sorted for now. I don't think we have to worry about that. But the slime composition vector 2. How does the thing here do? Okay, it does that. Okay, we don't need that. Then we can clean that up. We do coin pickup, obstacle slime. We go here. Print hit. Fine. Composition. Okay, that one kind of handles everything, doesn't it? Cycle signal, recycle entity instead of coin. We emit self. And we are in the obstacle slime, and then in the B, same kind of thing. Really, we need the exact same behavior from the slime. We go over here. Oh, it's Yuri. Oh, hi Yuri. Oh, I didn't realize. Hi. Yeah, I mean it's not even midnight here where I am. It's 11 p.m. Almost 11 p.m. 5 minutes to 11 p.m. Doing some cool stuff here with a Jetpack Joyride clone. Spawns the entity, random vertical position. Ah, yeah, no, we don't want that for the slime. Vertical position needs to be 0. Spawn position will do equals vector 2. Game manager dot screen width -2. and then 0, because no, not 0. Let's say 300. Okay, do that. Returns the entity to the pool. Owns the entity to the edge of the screen. The slime, it's that position there. Recycle, okay, we do that. The entity to the pool. Okay, for the B, I want to do the same thing. Except we do want the random position for the Y. So we do that. And here, what we want to do, well, first of all, here into the variables are on position vector 2. Okay. That one sorts all the errors, and then when we're over here, spawns the entity inside the screen rect. On position, came into the screen with that. Okay, but then we want to do a randf range and go from say 200 to get viewport rect dot size dot y minus 100, kind of like close to the bottom of the screen. Okay, so we got the B and whatnot. That's fine, all good. Now we want to do the same kind of behavior for the pool manager here, where we get the obstacles, and for okay, so we need a function here that does the whole setup. So function setup pools void. Then when we get over here, we call setup pools coin pool, and that's the first one that gets set up. And then we do the kind of the same thing to sets up obstacles pool. And then what we want to do is ready var obstacle pool node2d equals node2d.new. And we kind of copy the same thing, really. We do obstacles pool.name equals obstacles pool. Add child obstacles pool. Then var obstacles index equals 1. And then we instantiate obstacles inside pool for obstacle in range game constants. Game constant dot max entities pool size this time. Var instance is a oh, we need the oh no, we do this. Divided by 2. Instantiate bees inside pool. So we spawn like 50 and 50. So we do get an even number of both. So obstacle B. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so var const b scene equals preload. We put the B there. Const slime scene was preload, and we put the slime in there. And actually, what we want to do is change this to be coin scene. Const coin scene. This is going to be a preload. Oh no, wait. Okay. Coin scene. Okay. And this becomes a const coin scene. We move this one up there as well. Okay. We've got the 3 scenes now. We're good. We're good. Doing good. Doing well. The instance is going to be b scene.instantiate to begin with. instance dot name equals string b obstacles index. So let's call it B. For B, and then B index. Okay, is this in there? Okay. We do obstacles pool dot add child, and we add the instance. And then available pool obstacles dot append instance. And this is how we instantiate the bees. Then we're gonna do the same, but instead of doing the bees, we do the slimes, and that's it. Var slime index 1 for slime in range divided by 2. Our instance is going to be slime scene.instantiate. Instance is slime. Then we do slime index, obstacle pool, add child instance, available pool, obstacles append instance. Okay, so if we now run this, we should have, yeah, there we go. We have him. We got him. We got him. Look at all the bees. That's cute. Okay, we got them though. Got obstacle bee. We don't need that. We need a pool manager. Obstacles pool. We got the bee. We got the slime. There they go. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. It didn't exactly work as I wanted it to work. Give me a moment. So, where's the coin obstacles? Where's the setup? Index, slime index. Oh yeah, slime index. Ah yeah, because I forgot to increment the b index. So b index plus equals 1. Oh, and we also have to do this. So signal bus dot signal recycle entity connect function coin entity. Actually, that one we can do just once. Pull down pool obstacles dot append entity. Okay, so actually this one we can move like here. We only need to connect it once. Yeah, and we also don't need to connect it all those times either. So here we can just do it here. I think we need to, yeah, because it's in the signal bus, so that's fine. We can even do it at the top. I need to set up the pools here. We can do it in the ready function. Connects signals. Creates pools. Coin index plus equals 1. B index plus equals 1. Then slime index plus equals 1. Perfect. Whew. So, with that said, we should be able to go into main now, remove these 2 obstacle bees. Oh, no. Move these 2 obstacles. And when we do that, what's going to happen? We go into remote, main, pool manager, obstacles pool, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slime 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Perfect. Look at the bees just there. Okay. This is great. This is going well. So now, unfortunately, they are spawning where they shouldn't be. Which, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So then what I want to do is to set up the pool. The typical thing that I want to do is for obstacle in obstacles pool. No wait, in available pool obstacles. Then obstacle dot global position equals dot x equals get game constants dot no game manager dot screen width plus 150 or something like that. This way, when we spawn them, look at them. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Now, what I need them to do is also, if I go into the B, I need to do this nice little thing, visible on screen notifier 2D, and connect these signals. So screen exited to that, screen entered to that. Yep. So this way we don't risk them just doing a bunch of stuff that we don't want them to do. Visible on screen notifier 2D, same thing here, screen entered and screen exited. Everything should be set up as it should. So now the bees shouldn't fly in our direction. Oh no, they do. Oh, they're so cute. Very adorable, very adorable. Are they being... Oh yeah, look, they're being recycled. Oh, they're being recycled always the same way, but they are being recycled nonetheless. Look at them. Okay, so the main logic is there. It works. Now I just need to implement the same things like the... damn it. Yeah. So, where are the slimes? That is the main thing that I wanna know. Like, where are where are my brother's slimes? Slime, pool manager, obstacles pool, slime. Where's the slime? Where is the slime? Where is the slime? Composition, okay, no. All right. What's happening to my brother the slime? Okay, we'll see. We'll get to that. But first, let's just try to implement this, and then we'll call it a day. So, what we need is an obstacles timer manager as well. So, I'm gonna have to do 2 more timers. Timer for obstacle timer cooldown, and then another timer for obstacle timer spawn. We do the kind of the same thing. Well, not kind of. We do exactly the same thing that we did for the coins. So now we get the cooldown first, timeout, connect it, and then we get the spawn, and we connect that one too. Spawn, okay. Also timer cooldown timeout. Okay, perfect. So what we want to do is var o equals cooldown pool obstacles dot pop front if o and available pool obstacles size is smaller than game constants dot max coin pool size, then available pool obstacles dot append o. So this ensures that we move the item from the cooldown pool to the available pool. Whereas here, what we want to do is grab the get the obstacle timer spawn dot wait time, and we want it to be randf range between 2 seconds and maybe 3 seconds for now. That's fine. And then what we do is we have to spawn the obstacles. So function spawn function spawn obstacle. It's gonna have to be very random, or to an extent somewhat random. On obstacle, okay, we do that. spawns an obstacle from the available pool and pops it off the array just for me later. So if available pool obstacles dot size is bigger than 0, then print available pool obstacles, so we keep an eye on it. Size, then var obstacle to spawn equals available pool obstacles dot shuffle. I think there is like a shuffle thing. I can make it I can shuffle it a little bit so it's a little bit more random. Obstacles dot pick random, I think. Pick a random one. Yeah, I can just pick a random one. Yeah, I can pick random one. Yeah. No. I don't think that's a good idea. I think though, better idea might be if I go into the array. These are the arrays. Okay, so shuffle. Is there a shuffle? And shuffle. Hash insert. Grid. Reduce, resize, reverse. Shuffle. There we go. Shuffles elements of the array in a random order. This method uses a common global random seed. This method, see global scope. Okay. So let's see. So for the available pool obstacles dot shuffle, and then we do pop front. If obstacle to spawn, then we obstacle to spawn dot spawn. Perfect. Great. So now their spawn function puts them on the slime inside the screen rect. Okay, put them at about yeah, here's the -2. That's when they're being spawned. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Yeah, pool manager. They should be off screen. Screen width plus, I don't know, 5,000. Okay, great. Hello? Oh, there's a lot of bees. Ah! Okay. Yeah, they're being recycled a lot. Okay. I think. But this is not being called. Ah, yeah, because these timers, they're not actually running. Auto start. Auto start. Great. Good. And what else? So the bees move regardless. But it's because physics. Okay. Set physics process to true. Otherwise, set physics process to false. There you go. They shouldn't be moving. Same for you, my friend. Set physics process to true. Otherwise, set physics process to false. There we go. Let's see. Come on. Oh, there's loads of them. Nope. Not what I want. Not what I wanted. Wait a minute. What's going on? An obstacle timer cooldown. Timeout. They've done that. And the obstacle available is smaller. And oh, okay. Ah, yeah, okay. Whoops. Okay. Now we should do it. There you go. Look at them. Oh my god, look. It's spawning them. Oh wow, this is beautiful. I love this. Okay. We've got obstacles. We've got pools of coins and obstacles working together. This has been a success. Love it. Woo. Oh my god, this was stressful though. Obstacle spool, okay. Pick up spool and obstacle spool and respawn. I've learned how to make an obstacle spool. However, I think I want to do a ring buffer next time. So for Frogger, I'm going to try and implement a ring buffer. Which I should have learned what it is by then. So yeah, good stuff. Oh, we're almost done. We just need to do the shop, the menus, polish, obviously adjust these guys. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Sound effects, particle effects, maybe. I'm not going to do that. Import fonts, sound effects, or particle effects. Okay, I can do those, at least. Some of them, just for fun. But then we're almost done. I think next time we'll probably be done. Probably, I will say. Gonna have to see, but like it should be fairly easy to create like a little UI and pull it up with a key. I might do it offline and screw it. Anyway, I think this has been a successful little stream. I wanted to play some Terraria or Satisfactory, but I ended up being absorbed by the pool mechanic, and I think that's fine. That's fine. So there's one thing. On Wednesday, this is going to be the last stream for about, I think, a couple of weeks. Yeah, because I've got visits in London. I've got my girlfriend coming to see me, and so I will not be streaming for the week after. And I think the week after that too. Midnight is a perfect time to start a time investment game like Satisfactory. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that's great. It was very fun. I can't wait to get to Frogger and beyond. I think Frogger is gonna be a little bit easier than this because Frogger will work really well with how Godot is done, how Godot is made. And also I'm learning a lot of stuff by doing Jetpack Joyride, like all the parallax and whatnot. I think I can do Frogger a little bit faster than this. And then from there we'll see that we'll get some more complex games and whatnot. But yeah, I'm starting to get the feeling that we'll finish this challenge, this 20 games challenge, at the end of the year. But we're gonna still try. That's why we're doing this challenge. I'm want to learn as much as possible by doing these games. And maybe at some point I might do a couple on my own. Who knows? Because then like I've got Frogger, and then I've got Space Invaders or Asteroids should be very easy. Then there's Pac-Man. I have no idea how to do Pac-Man. And there's Super Mario Brothers or VVVVV. There's Worms, Crash Bandicoot. So we move into 3D at one point. We do Doom. Oh wow, Doom. Doom's gonna be pretty cool. Doom, Mario Kart, Wolfenstein, Minecraft, or Portal. But I want to do both Minecraft and Portal. Portal is going to be so difficult. But Minecraft too, like trying to figure out how the chunks work and how to spawn a world, how to generate a world procedurally. It's going to feel so good when everything works. I can't wait for that. Honestly, I can't wait for Worms. I think it's going to be one of my favorite ones. I need to figure out how to make destructible floor. And I love the mechanic in games. I love destroying stuff. So I think that's going to be the game that I enjoy the most out of this list. Save Minecraft. Minecraft chunk rendering and generation is really interesting to study. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Right now we're at Jetpack Joyride. So
Actually, let me add another property to this. So you're not looking at this actually because I forgot to reshare it. But like, there's more stuff here as you can see. Like this entire list of games, and let me add a little property to this before I leave. So complete is not chosen, and that's going to be in pink, I think. Not chosen, yeah. So I did not choose to do. I chose not to do Flappy Bird. I chose not to do Breakout. I will probably choose not to do Space Invaders, Indy 500, and Space War, and Conway's Game of Life. I'm gonna do Asteroids. Tic-Tac-Toe and Pitfall. I'm not gonna do VVVVV. Would be cool, but I think I want to do Super Mario Brothers. Just because, yeah. Dig Dug seems cool, but I want to do Worms. I've never played Star Fox. I'm gonna do Crash Bandicoot. Super Monkey Ball is gonna be very cool. Mario Kart. I don't know about Mario Kart, but we'll see. Wolfenstein. I'm gonna do Doom instead of Wolfenstein. And then between Minecraft and Portal, I'll do those two. I think we got a nice little list here. I'm gonna do a little filter. We're gonna exclude everything that is not chosen. So this is the list of games that we have to do. On all this 13 games. It's not too bad. And then after we do all of these games, then we're gonna do another 7 to complete the 20 games challenge. And the other 7 is actually going to be, they're kind of added. After Portal, there's like Quake, Rocket League, Super Mario 64, all of those, Roller Coaster Tycoon, The Sims, Lemmings. I would like to do a Metal Gear Solid at some point. I think it's gonna come after Minecraft, maybe, or right before Minecraft, something like that. FTL mentioned, yeah, Faster Than Light. I haven't played it, so maybe that gives me time to actually play it. I know it's good. I just never had a chance to actually play it. I need a little alien icon here. There's a little game that's, I think it's related to Worms in terms of complexity. It's called Rocks and Gems, and it's from PS1. I'm gonna show you this game, Rocks and Gems, PS1. I had it in like a demo disc or something. Do you remember this thing? This game over here. I'm gonna show you a video.
Move on to something else. Maybe SSX.
Yeah, I don't need to for the audio. Look, it was like this. So you had to dig, find the gems and whatnot. Kind of a this way. Kind of a. I think it's. I suppose you could say it's kind of a spelunky. But it was very creepy because of this color scheme, and also if you dug the wrong way, you would have boulders fall on top of you and you would explode, like literally. Like, it's just very interesting little PS1 game here that probably nobody knows but myself. But I only had a demo. I never played the actual game. But yeah. Anyway, guys, it was lovely to have you here on stream tonight. Really adored having you on stream. It was beautiful. And what I think will happen is on Wednesday, we'll do some more of this. We'll finish Jackpot Joyride, then a pause for 2 weeks. And when we come back, we'll start Frogger instead. That's going to be pretty cool too. Looking forward to that one. That should be a fun one to code. Also because Frogger moves in on a sort of a grid. It doesn't move like freely. It moves on a sort of a grid. So I have to code the grid and have Frogger move on the grid, which I don't think is going to be too difficult. But I say that now, then it's all indexes and grids and maths and whatnot, and I have to work out all of that, and that's going to be the painful part. But in any case, lovely to have you here on stream today, my friends. Hope you have the most wonderful night. And give me a second, because I'm like, I was looking at the wrong stream all this time. Hope you have the most wonderful night or rest of your day wherever you are. And I will speak to you guys on Wednesday. Thanks so much, and have a lovely one. Let me just find the right place to click. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.